So I just want to share some highlights for you guys. The FMCSA public announcement to all truck drivers is they're basically wanting to take funding away from DEI and climate change and put that into the CDL program, basically about $90 million to make that program better, to get more safety and safer drivers on the road. Second thing is there was a rock slide on the I-40 in Tennessee, and it is still closed, okay? So drivers traveling North Carolina through Tennessee are advised to take Interstate 81 north to Interstate 26 east or I-81 north to Interstate 77 south in Virginia. This is interesting. New law in Louisiana, will give insurance discounts for you having a dash cam. And the big one that upset a lot of drivers that they sent to me in an email is Indiana becomes first state to approve tolling on all interstates.
So June 21st and June 22nd, come out to the NRG Center, Texas Trucking Show from 10 to 5. Check this out. Semi-casual, Tommy and Brian and Tommy, they just built this PDI truck and they just got it here to the NRG Center. So we'll be there. Semi-casual and Big Routines will be at the same booth. We'll be hanging out, having a good time. I just want to show you guys. I'll see you guys here this weekend. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And thank you for giving me purpose. And come out and check out this truck that Tommy and Brian built for PDI.
What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. I've been at the Texas Trucking Show, getting big rig tees and just all of my business partners and friends, semi-casual all together. And I've been yelling, talking to everybody, and I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully we see you guys at the Texas Trucking Show at the NRG Center on June 21st and 2nd, which is Saturday and Sunday of this week. The first big thing that everyone's worried about here is what will President Trump do, as far as, if he will strike Iran, will he not? And when it came down to it, pretty much stated that 2 weeks he will know the answer on that.
The ongoing situation in Iran. I know there has been a lot of speculation amongst all of you in the media regarding the president's decision making and whether or not the United States will be directly involved. In light of that news, I have a message directly from the president. And I quote, "Based on the fact that there's a substantial chance of negotiations that may or may not take place with Iran in the near future, I will make my decision whether or not to go within the next 2 weeks." The
big question truck drivers are asking is, will fuel prices spike if President Trump strikes Iran? And so according to Gas Buddy, it says the national average currently is at $3.08 per gallon, could rise by 10 to 20 cents in the coming days due to a risk premium being added to oil prices or fears of a wider war. So that's just off of fear. The risks of further impacts on oil prices remain high. For now, I expect gas prices might raise to about 10 to 20 cents, while diesel could climb to 15 to 25 cents in the coming days. Write to FMCSA.gov. I always like to see what news that they're bringing up right away so I can share with you guys. And it states here that U.S. Department of Transportation announces nearly $90 million in federal funding, removes DEI and climate change requirements to bolster national CDL program. Today announced up to $89.4 million in competitive grants funding through the Commercial Driver License Program Implementation CDLPI grant. Funding through this grant program will help states strengthen compliance with federal safety regulations and enhance the integrity of the National Commercial Driver License CDL program. So basically using this money to make the CDL program better and hopefully get all the bad actors out. Now, this one, it happened the other day. It says a flooding rock slide closed on I-40 in Tennessee. Now, it states here, as of today, Interstate 40 was closed in both directions near the Tennessee-North Carolina border on Wednesday, June 18th. Several inches of rainfall led to flooding and rock slide that made travel unsafe in Cobb County, Tennessee. So here's the update from Tennessee Department of Transportation's Facebook page here. It says all traffic stuck on I-40 has been removed and crews were in process of cleaning up and evaluating. So basically, at the end of the day, they're still working on this, but it looks like it is still closed on the I-40 within that section. Now, this one I thought was pretty interesting here. A new Louisiana law will require insurance discounts for commercial vehicles with dash cams. There's a couple things. I'll put the screenshots there. But basically, if you get a dash cam, you follow the rules, and you are in Louisiana, looks like you get an insurance discount, something that you might need, right?
I'll get your shirt. Yeah, baby.
A truck driver from Indiana was very upset about and wanted me to share. It said, Indiana becomes first state to approve tolling on all interstates. A new bill signed by Indiana Gov. Mike Braun would allow the state to collect tolls on any interstate highway within its borders. Okay, and the reason for this is they say the current way we fund roads just don't work anymore. The gas tax is not a viable method anymore. We have to leave all options on the table, which include giving the government the option of tolling if that's what we decide. So, overall, it says here, a study suggests that tolling state interstate could rake in $40 billion in revenue over 2 decades. I know truck drivers and four-wheelers won't be happy about this, but Indiana becomes the first state to approve tolling on all interstates.
As we can see, we got our guy Libra dude here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
y'all make sure to come out.
Yes, sir.
Follow
Check it
this
out.
man on all social medias.
Yes, sir.
He's going in hard.
Yes, sir. We
Hey.
gonna try to take this thing to the top, man. That's all we can do, you know. Like, I want to make sure my truck is looking like this. So,
Yeah.
y'all gotta subscribe and watch my stuff, cause I'm trying to be like this, guy.
That's what I'm talking. That's where we're going. Hey, so real quick,
Yeah.
What do you Libra do? What do you like about this truck? What are your first thoughts?
So, it's the color. First of all, the color is something. I've always liked this, like blues. I'm a big fan of like a Civic Si electric blue, but this is a little bluer than that. But it's just a nice blue. But certain colors make chrome pop, and this blue makes that chrome pop. And then they messed around and put that perfect stripe down the side
Woo!
of it to just make it just. I don't
Ain't
know.
some?
They did everything right, man. I mean, you can just go on and on. Like, the biggest detail I like is the details is important. The biggest detail I love is look at those airlines on the air, you know, they're braided airlines on there. I ain't never seen something like that. You know, that's different. You know, all these little things that you see, you know, you see Peterbilt's done up all the time, but I can't wait till they bring it down so we can see the inside of it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's the exclusive, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And they didn't go crazy with the chrome, because, you know, a lot of guys that go with a lot of chrome here and a lot of chrome there. It's just real simple and perfect. They got everything is just the right amount. So
I love it, man.
yeah. So it's gonna pop. I can't wait to see it on the ground.